So guys, as you can see, we are officially at our first trade. Here it is. Here is the gold trade. And right now we're flying. Since price is playing, I decided to close right here. In total of $850. The first payout is crucial to secure. So we got it. Let's go. Okay boys, another part of this series. It's already part 5. And as I said in the last part, let's get this account to payout. And as you can see, this was first trade on that live account, which was buy on gold, which was executed here and here, closed here. In total, $850 US. You can see it on a MT5. I'm gonna break it down in a minute. This is the TradeZilla at 46.76. And as always, funding pips, new account created June 17th. You can see it's a master account, so it's a funded account, and 1.7% in profit, $850. And I'm waiting for the payout, because as I said, it's a really good thing to secure that first payout. Not only you get the refund, but you also can reinvest the money into other accounts, and you can start to rotate the accounts and start to scale capital. So the first payout is always crucial to secure. Even if it's 1%, 2%, doesn't matter. It's crucial to secure it and invest the money to start scaling, okay? So that's this. And if I go to dashboard on TradeZilla, this was the activation trade for me to have the payout frequency activated, which is 2 weeks. And this was the $847 trade on gold. Yeah, as you can see, again, TradeZilla, funding pips, same balance, and MT5, 846.76 buys on gold. As you can see, if I go on the Discord, placing a buy limit right here, as you can see, the buy limit was placed Friday and limit got activated Monday during AM session. I will show you in a minute. So I was waiting for this setup whole week, literally. I was waiting for that break of structure on gold to the upside, which we got like Friday, NY session. I placed the limit and the rest is history, literally. So yeah, we opened up with a gap because of the war in the Middle East. Then we came down, the limit was activated. And that was my prediction, what I saw. Initially, the TP was right here, but I closed the trade earlier because I was able to scale in to that trade. And as you can see, this is the scale in. Move stop loss at 3344. Wait, let me go on chart. For you guys not to be confused. On this structure point right here was the first buy limit. 3358 was the entry with a stop loss under lows. And as I said, the initial TP was here, okay, for 2 hours. That was the first trade, okay, the first signal. And the second one was move stop loss at 3344 and buy limit at 3366, 3367. Because this analysis was if we can break above this little structure point right here, I'm waiting for a retest and I'm waiting for another scaling opportunity, as I do always. So, and that's exactly what happened, right? So this was the first buy limit. Then this was another prediction for another buy limit. So I set another buy limit. Now with my scaling method, I explained it in a previous videos, but I'm gonna explain it again. I'm using the same risk right now on a funded, it's 1%. Challenge was 2, verification 1.5. On a funded account is 1%. And what I did, this stop loss went from, let's say, 200 pips to 130 pips, okay? Which allows me to risk another, let's say, 0.3% on that scaling. I'm not going over 1% risk. I'm still using the 1% risk in total, but I'm gonna add another 0.3% because I moved the stop loss under the recent lows. So the scaling was 3366, 3367. 3367 with the same stop loss and with the same target. Okay, which means on this position right now I'm risking, let's say, 0.7%, and on this position I'm risking 0.3%, which was the rest, and in total it was 1% risk. Okay, but this was initially 1%, right? It was 500, but thanks to this structure point I was able to move it, and it was 350 only. So on this I was risking 350, on this 150, in total 500. And yeah, the trade went down for a bit, for a bigger pullback, and then trade continued to the upside. And when I was seeing the trade, like, let's say, ranging on, like, hovering to break this high and hovering to, the momentum was dying. And as I said, the first payout is super crucial to secure. I was up 850, and my initial target was like 1k, which we will eventually probably get there, but to the final TP we never get there. So yeah, I decided to close. As you can see, it was 3387, which is right here, right? So yeah, I decided to close there for 850. I also tell my students in the Discord I closed gold because price is playing around to secure the first payout. You can either hold or close 50% and hold. And yeah, I think some people held the trade. They are stopped at break even, but this guy Malik, he secured $150 on this gold trade. So I'm super happy for him. And yeah, as I said, first payout, super crucial to secure. And thankfully we didn't hold to the last TP, to be honest, because we would get stopped out at break even. So that was that trade. And as I said, right now I'm waiting for the payout. It's gonna be at 2nd of July, I believe, which is in 8 or 9 days. And after that, the series will continue. You know, after that I can be more aggressive because I secured the first payout. But let's see. Yeah, the payout split is 80%, which I'm gonna get some like $700 or something like that, which I will also show you in the next video. And yeah, as I said, boys, like, as transparent as it gets, because I show again Funding Pips account, TradeZilla account, MT5. I break down the trade, and you can see exactly my entry right here, which was 58. The next entry 67, right here and right here. Exactly what I said in Discord, exactly what I was analyzing, exactly what I predicted, and the close exactly what I said, and the total $850 US. Cannot get better than this, literally. So yeah, I will see you boys in the next video, in the next part, and that's gonna be probably the payout video, the proof of everything. So as I said, transparent as possible, and see you next time.